Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here and welcome to today's video. So today's video, first of all, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very happy, a very safe and a very successful and healthy new year. I can't believe in August of 2025 it will be 2 years since I had my full cerebellum stroke. And I'm doing okay. Every day's a struggle. I think I'm getting a little bit better. I'm probably about as good as I'm going to get now. I think the stroke did its most damage for me personally with my throat. So my coughing, my sneezing, my laughing is still wrecked. And of course my voice comes and goes, hence why I've not been narrating that many videos. Certainly nowhere near as many videos as I would like, but hey ho, I'm still here and I'm still excuse me, I think excuse me, alive and kicking. So for those of you that have oh excuse me oh excuse me oh this is why I don't narrate videos anymore, because I think I'm okay. Oh hang on a second, let me get up. Oh, pathetic, innit? Oh, to be young and healthy, eh? Oh well. So anyway, where was I? Yep, okay. So for those of you that have been watching the channel, you'll know that in 2023 I completely dumped Windows. I have a selection of PCs here. I feel very blessed. Main PCs are 4 towers. I've got 2 that are quite powerful, one that's okay and one that's a potato. You're watching this all made and played on the potato. You'll know that my journey has covered MX Linux, it's covered Linux Mint, it's covered Kashi OS. But never have I been so blown away with this distro, which is of course Linux LITE. And I am a little bit ranty and a bit marders and a bit angry, because I have tried and tried and I cannot find one single Linux YouTuber who daily drives Linux LITE, and I think that's shocking, because Linux LITE on this whole old hardware is absolutely fucking mind-blowingly good. It's not just good, it's not just brilliant, it's mind-blowingly good. Now, I'm playing older games on it: Kota 2, Jedi Academy, Real Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Valheim, and they all run really, really well on this dual-core 4GB potato of a PC. But add preload, add ZRAM, and you've got yourself a really good, usable PC for just about everything you could think of. Normally this would be taken to e-waste. But of course I hear you all say, well, yeah, that's all very well, Ebeez, but you're running like games from 2003, 2004, you'd expect them to run on a dual core. Well, we can also run, don't forget, the latest AAA titles and make videos of them. How so, Ebeez? Dead easy. We just have to think outside the box and use what's available to us from the world of the internet. So if we run Google Chrome with GeForce Now, as you can see, link your account, your Steam account, your Epic account, you can play all the latest and greatest AAA titles, no matter what the spec of your PC. As long as your PC is able to stream them, you're going to be good to go. Now, as if that wasn't enough, excuse me, oh, excuse me, as if that wasn't enough, all your media, all your streaming, absolutely fantastic. Your Netflix, oh, excuse me, just load it up and away you go. Beautiful. and you'll find that a dual core PC like this is more than capable of streaming movies, box sets, all the latest sports shows, etc. Absolutely fantastic. Either legal or incredibly dodgy. Choice is yours. And of course, for your average everyday run of the mill, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh God. Oh, for your average everyday run of the mill internet user, then your email, your torrenting, your viewing streams on Twitch, absolutely everything you could think of, certainly coding, it's all fantastic. And I'm shocked on January the 1st, 2025, that not a single fucking YouTuber that claims to think Linux is amazing is running Linux Lite. So, what does that mean for you lot, and what does it mean for YouTube? Well, right now, Jerry aka Voltum and the team over at Linux Lite are going to be shitting in their pants, believe you me. Because I have decided to pick the mantlet up and do something about it. So I've redone the YouTube, broken Ebeez Linux Lite Core 2 Duo. My aim is to use this PC until it can be used no more. If I can't find spare parts to replace the hardware, then we'll have to call it a day. But other than that, I intend to stay on this PC as long as possible. I've still got all my other PCs, but for 2025 and beyond, my aim is to champion and promote Linux Lite to anybody and everybody. Because this operating system reminds me so much of MX Linux. And the reason it reminds me so much of MX Linux is, you install your Linux operating system. Linux Lite, via the Lite tweaks, allows you access to all the stuff you should be doing, but never ever do on a regular basis. And it reminds me so much of those amazing people over at MX Linux. They have very similar utilities to this. But via one application, you can pretty well keep your Linux desktop operating system in absolutely tip-top condition, running as good as the day you installed it. And not only does it look gorgeous, which I know is a matter of opinion, bearing in mind I'm on a dual core, I can run games locally, I can run games, AAA games via the web. Dual core is good enough to record 720p videos. At a stretch I could do 1080. Why go to a stretch? 720 is good enough. And over the coming series I'll give you lots of hints and tips to get the best out of your Linux Lite. Now if you're running Windows 7, Windows 10, or thinking of upgrading to Windows 11, and you've got an old PC from an Intel Core 2 Duo to an AMD 64 Phenom, right the way up to first generation AMD Ryzen processors, or maybe the 5th or 6th generation Intel processors, this operating system will transform your computing experience. And you'll have the pleasure and benefit of knowing that everything that I show you and everything that I do, I am physically doing on real hardware. We're not in VirtualBox, it's not my opinion. I install it, I run it, I try it. If I think it's good enough, I release it out to you guys. If I don't think it's good enough, I don't. It's that simple. So that's my aim for 2025. Do excuse the coughing and the spluttering. I sincerely hope you and your family are safe and well. I sincerely hope more and more people get rid of Windows and come over to Linux. MX Linux, Linux Mint, CashieOS, they're all fantastic operating systems. I know Linux is very much a personal choice, so you choose what works for you. All I'm doing is giving you the benefit of my experience. And let me tell you, on a 15 quid's worth of computer, which today you can pick up for 10 quid. Don't believe me? Well, just before I wrap this little video up, let me prove it. So we're making this video on the 1st of January 2025, and right now on eBay you can buy this PC, Dell Vostro 220, a Core 2 Duo E7500 with an Nvidia GT 710 and a 500GB hard disk drive for $9.99. That's £5 less than what I paid for this PC you're looking at. And what I would suggest you do with that £5 is replace the 500GB HDD with a SATA SSD and sling Linux LITE on it, which won't cost you a penny. And you're in a great place. So there you go, everybody. It is real, feasible, excuse me, and doable. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up if you loved it, down if you hated it. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez Linux video.